everybody, let me introduce myself. My name is Bunga Amanda. Today, I would like to tell you about chapter 28. It is how to prepare written report. Arrange a written report is a usual method to presenting information on business situation. It's also a common format on business activities. A report different from others from written communication because it's giving information, facts, and conclusion in the shortest possible way. A report must be accurate, easy to read, easy to understand, to avoid misunderstanding. A report must have number 1, accuracy, number 2, purpose, number 3, relevance, number 4, clarity, number 5, distraction, number 6, freedom from ambiguity. Purpose of the report. Number 1 is to informing the reader about the progress of the project. Number 2, to interpret the services to the public or to the other interested agencies. Number 3, to explaining about some case. Number 4, to provide data to solve problems and make decisions. Number 5, to persuade other people to buy new equipment. Things to do before you write is: number 1, make sure that the purpose of your report is clear in your mind. Number 2, decide what information you need. Number 3, obtain and arrange the information. Number 4, check it against other sources to make sure it's correct. Number 5, make sure it's relevant. Number 6, determine the purpose of the report. Is it to explain, to inform, or to persuade? Number 7, know the type of your report. Is it written or oral? Style is the way in which you write. The usual style for a report can be either impersonal, a passive voice, for example, "These results were achieved by the team," or more contemporary active voice, "The team achieved this result." Make sure you ask them how they want it written. If you want to copy information, you must reference it via footnoting, endnoting, or the author date or Harvard. If you don't, you may be accused of plagiarism or sued for copyright. Footnote the relevant section by inserting series of different figures such as asterisks or consecutive numbers in superscript above the last word of the sentences or paragraph of the text or concept taken from the sources. For example, this could be also the small one. Then, insert that same asterisk at the bottom of the page and given the author's first initial and surname, the name of the book in italics, the place and date of publication, and the page number of the materials used. For example, endnoting takes a similar format, although the notes are given at the end of each chapter or at the end of the books before index. Most programs can automatically insert sequential footnotes or end for you that will make it easier to change, delete, or insert references. The author date system or Harvard system is the used almost indefinitely legal research paper and is a much simpler system of referencing. Just place the author's surname, date of publication, and the relevant page number in brackets after a citation and before the concluding punctuation mark. Example: Number 1. Title page. The title page must state the nature of the report, the room of publication, the distribution of the report or names of people who will receive, and the name of the person who authorized the report. The title page should be distinctive and should publish the writer's name and the report's date of issue. Number 2. Reverse of title page. If you write a report for government department or research paper to be published, you must have a reverse title page. The inverted title page will include important information about the publication of the report, copyright notice, ISBN number, disclaimer if necessary, and the publisher printouts. Number 3. Letter of transmittal. A letter of transmittal must be included in all reports to be distributed to the department, committee, or government agency. It is a covering letter that must come after the reverse title page and is dated of the report was issued. Number 4. The terms of reference. If there are many abbreviations not understood by the reader, you must be entered here. You can input them here, different to the glossary at the end of the page. The term of reference page gives the reader full title of abbreviated throughout the text. Number 5. Membership of reporting body. If the report is to be published to a member of committee, it must complete list of the member's name or add the name and contact details of members who hold a position. Number 6. Foreword. If applicable, a report can contain a preface not written by the author to give a reason why they support the report. It is written as the first person in an informal conversation style and generally explains why the report is and should always start in the right page. Number 7. Acknowledgement. Acknowledgement is a simple page at the front of the report that gives thanks to those who has given their time and assistance to help your report with their names to acknowledge others. Number 8. Table of content. Table of content is a table to make the reader easier to find whatever it is they're looking for in the report. Most programs will allow you to automatically create and insert a table of content with many styles. Number 9. Overview. The report must contain an overview of the subject. The summary cannot be more 150 words and must show the specific facts disclosed in the report. The reason for the overview is that it includes the information contained in the report. The reader can peruse the entire report if the general review shows that a comprehensive understanding of the problem is needed. Number 10. Summary of recommendation. Including a summary of recommendation allows you to outline how the problem identified in your report can be resolved. This is an opportunity to make suggestions to improve the findings that you have made in your report. Sometimes, the summary of recommendation and the observation of recommendation are combined and called an executive summary or a summary of conclusion and recommendation. It should be concise and simple to understand. Number 11. Observation of recommendation. Observation of recommendation tells readers how you reach the decision to recommend hiring more staff and how you would actually take action to do that. Number 12. Introduction. The introduction states of the purpose of the report and outline what the report will be about and why. It's very important to spend time composing the forceful introduction in an effort to capture your reader's complete attention. Number 13. Body. The body contains important points relating to the argument or subject of the report. Write a manageable paragraph that are small to medium size. Look interesting and easy to understand. Make material and be interesting to others. The body is where you provide statistics, research result, information, illustration, graphs, and diagrams to support the evidence you provide. Number 14. Conclusion. In many cases, your conclusion and recommendation will be very similar. Your conclusion will summarize all the report's findings, but it should not be a turning point that is covered in the body. It must bring your readers to their own conclusion. In the conclusion, you should try to presenting your opinion and give some answer to the question you asked in the introduction and make the reader have a brief and simple picture in their mind. Number 15. Appendices. Appendices is attachment. Include anything that is too long to be included in the report itself, but may be interest to the reader. For instance, from other relevant report, list of abbreviation if there are many, learn tabular information, or reading citation for further study. If there is more than one appendix, you must give the appendix number A, appendix B, and so on. Number 16. Glossary. If you write a report that requires you to use industry jargon, but you are worried that the report reader will not understand some of the terms, then you should input the glossary that defines a specific words. Number 17. Bibliography. If you use other sources for research but didn't quote directly from ideas or texts within them, you must still list the sources you used to gather information. The format of the titles given in bibliography is different to get used referencing footnotes or endnotes. To reference the sources, write the author's surname first, then their given initial, then date of publication, the title of publication in italic, then the publisher, and finally the place of publication. Number 18. Index. The index is located at the back of publication, telling reader where in the report they can find certain idea or concept that may be closely related. Unlike a table of content, the index includes any substantial mention certain words or concept used throughout the report. Usually, professional indexer can be paid to read report and indexes correctly. Although, some word processing package can include indexes for you. A good index will show a correlation between the same concept. How to make a proper business card. Number 1. Identification and contact number. There are some details that you needed in your business card. A. Your name and your business name if you have. B. Your contact information such as address, email, and phone number. C. Your profession like manager or owner or etc. D. Your website account or anything that showcases your work. Number 2. A creative picture that shows your profession. However, you have to use your creativity design for your business card. It can be picture or illustration that characterize your work. Number 3. A location map. Don't get stuck at a map that has to show the exact location. Maps must give users a general idea of where your business is located. Instead, choosing a striking visuals that provide basic information such as cities and states or proximity to famous landmarks. Number 4. Elegant color. Black and white business card can be rather boring. Make maximum impact with high color visuals that are connected with your personal business brand and personality. High and elegant color designs can be used for any part of business card. Look for ways to insert a logo to match the color with your business card. Number 5. Texture effect. Select business cards that have texture effect such as letterpress and foiling. Use high quality printing and not copying for production so that there is a subtle quality improvement for the letters on the card. That's all my explanation about chapter 28, how to prepare written report and how to make a proper business card. Thank you for your attention.